Hey guys, Joanna coming in with another battle replay here today. We have a 3v3 siege in Rome 2. This is two of the teams practicing. I don't know what the names of the teams are off the top of my head. Was not posted with the replay. So I don't know what teams are fighting, but this is a practice bout between two of the teams, like I said. So let's get to see who the attacking armies are. We have Epirus, Ardii, and on this side attacking by himself we have Carthage. The three defending armies are Syracuse, Nabatea, and Suebi. Suebi is being commanded by Lil Washcloth. Nabatea is being commanded by the Big Dilzaster, and Syracuse is being commanded by Colorak. Let's get into the armies here for the attackers. Attacking armies on this side, we'll start off with Carthage. Carthage is being commanded by KR 2004. He's bringing with him 3 units of the mercenary Italian swords, which I believe are right over here. Yeah, he's got 3 units of the Italian swordsmen, 1 unit of Iberian swords. He's also bringing with him 6 units of the the Libyan infantry. There we go. He's got 2 units of the African pikemen, a unit of Balearic slingers, some mercenary noble fighters, and he's also bringing with him 3 units of the Cretan archers. His general is way on over here on the other side of the battlefield by his 2 allies. He has a general's bodyguard. The Epirus army is being commanded by Spitfire. Spitfire is bringing with him 3 units of the Samnite warriors, 3 Etruscan hoplites, 2 units of levies, 3 units of Thoreo spears, 3 units of the Italian swords, 1 unit of the agrarian axemen, 3 units of Cretan archers, and his general is a unit of the Royal Peltasts. In the final attacking army, we have Ardii, who's being commanded by Archangel. Archangel is bringing with him 6 units of hoplites, 1 unit of the Illyrian raiders, which are up here on one of the tortoises, getting ready to hit that wall with a tortoise. He's also bringing with him 4 units of noble hoplites, one of those being his general, a unit of Thoreo spears, 3 peltests, and he's got a ballista with him. So let's get this one going. It's going to be a pretty long one, 53 minutes, 30 seconds of a battle replay. Right off the bat, we are seeing some of these Swabian ballista getting some shots off, though there is a pretty solid wall of siege towers here protecting all of these troops. Look at this just massive mob of troops. Ooh! One shot got through there, hit the general a little bit. Some of the mercenary Etruscan hoplites as well. Now they're starting to get through. Starting to get some good kills, so the Swabian ballista does have a good sight now. Still getting a couple of shots onto the towers, but he is doing some damage. Nice little bounce shot there off one of the towers. Ripping through another line here. Some more of the melee infantry. Oh, another bounce shot there, landing on some more of the noble hoplites there. That's a tough unit to lose. We do see the Royal Peltast General pulling way back out of there now. Good move there. Oh, another solid rip through these lines here. These guys are starting to get beaten up pretty good. But, okay, good. So the Illyrian Raiders were able to get up there. They have stopped the ballista from being able to fire as they've taken out this corner wall. This front wall here. Tortoise is kind of moving around a little bit more. I didn't know it could do that after it takes out a small piece of the fort wall, the tower wall there. Didn't know they could continue using it. Gonna have to try and employ that into my attacking. We do have the 3 units of the Cretan archers. They have come up and taken out the ballista that was there. Whose ballista was that? That was the Syracuse? No, Syracuse is still there. That was the Nabatean. So 2 wall artilleries have been taken out. Let's see if the Carthage army really suffered any losses. They are getting shot on from this side from the Syracuse ballista as well, though. Let's see if he's going to fire. Does not seem as though he's going to fire again. He does have a shot loaded there, but the Cretan archers making their way around. Probably going to do the same thing, just light this on fire. So far, Carthage is playing pretty smart. He's keeping back, which definitely is a bonus. A good idea, I should say. Not a bonus, but a good idea since he's attacking over here by himself. So definitely good move there by him for not moving forward. Let's check a look. And yeah, this tortoise is still kind of circling around. I don't think RDI really knows. Maybe it's pathfinding, or the RDI player doesn't know exactly which one he wants to knock down. He does have 4 other tortoises here. Do have some Epirus tortoises making their way over. So 2 units of Illyrian levies, some mercenary Italian swordsmen making their way over to these other 2 tortoises as well. And he does have a far tortoise way on over here. What are those? Wolves. Awesome. I think it would be kind of interesting if the wolves actually attacked. I think that would just kind of be interesting and suck at the same time for the attacking players. Illyrian Raiders here. Still, this unit is moving around. Don't know where he's going to go. I'm pressing the spacebar. It's not showing me which wall he's going to attack, but we do have all of RDI now moving forward. Still got this ballista back here. This is probably going to be able to do a lot of damage. Carthage is still holding. Definitely makes sense. He was able to take out that other wall artillery there. So very well done by Carthage, getting rid of the 2 pieces of artillery on the wall there. Still holding his position firm. Definitely makes sense. He doesn't want to rush in and probably get his army just completely murdered. Still definitely has to keep an eye out. There is a gate way over on this side of the settlement. Any sort of cavalry would be able to make their way out. So Carthage is definitely going to have to keep an eye on his left flank. Okay, so the tortoise has now found the wall that it wants to attack. It is up to 62% on this wall. Let's see what's going on over here with Nabatea and Epirus. Epirus has knocked down one of the corner sections, which obviously made a huge gap in the wall there. Definitely should be rather helpful for Epirus to be able to push some units in. That is a large breach, and it does look like he's going to have his other tortoises attack these 3 sections of wall right here. So definitely will have a lot of breaches to make his way in. This tortoise here just continuing to hold. Does have a unit of the Italian swordsman up on it. Tower's starting to move up as well for Epirus. Looks like he's making use of 1, 2, 3, 4. Does this tower still have men on it? It does, kind of. What are they doing? They're climbing up. Okay, so he will be using yet another tower there. RDI is not using any of his tortoises yet. Finally, like I said, he did knock down this wall section here. Probably just going to use these raiders for as much as he can. Get them onto another tortoise, maybe knock down another section of wall. Carthage is still holding firm. Definitely makes sense. So I think I'm just going to leave Carthage's side alone for a little while till we see some sort of action. Illyrian Raiders climbing on to another one of the tortoises here. I wonder, are he's going to try and come in and hit this section of wall, which hitting a corner should take out that whole section of wall also, so that should be a rather large breach. Starting to see a lot of the defenders now, so let's see, we have some militia hoplites for Syracuse, another unit of pikemen there. Started to see a little bit further back over here. I did see the Nabatean general, did not see what it was. Nabatea has some of his desert levies there, desert hoplites, a few more units of desert hoplites as well. We do have combat now going on. We have a unit of the Illyrian levies who have made their way in, up over one of the breach walls here, getting into combat with some of the desert hoplites. It's like I'm a little quiet here. Here we go. Turn that up a little bit. Desert hoplites look like they were going to make their way up onto the wall. They are, in fact, actually getting up onto the wall, taking on some of the Agrarian axemen here. Another tower moving up. Etruscan hoplites. Do have some mercenary Samnite warriors now making their way up. That should be pretty destructive units. Mercenary Samnite warriors are rather good. Good move here. Illyrian levies getting a rear charge in onto this unit of desert hoplites. Not sure how long it's going to be a good thing, though. Yeah, here comes some desert hoplites. Going to get a counter charge into the back of these levies there. Was a good move, though. More combat taken on over here. Some Italian swordsmen taking on desert hoplites. Do we have anything? Yes. So he did move the tortoise in. He has knocked down this corner section of wall as well. And from what we can see so far from the defending army on this side, Nabatea, he's only got 2 units here. So that should be, I don't know how. Ooh, Oh, wow. Okay. We've got some noble swords, a unit of Nabatean noble cavalry, and 2 units of desert pikemen back there. RDI now sending in this unit of the Illyrian Raiders. They were successful in knocking down another section of the wall. So well done there by the Illyrian Raiders. Making a rather large breach. 3 sections of wall down. Illyrian hoplites moving into position. Still taking damage from this arrow tower though currently. Hopefully he won't hold for too long. He'll start making his way in. Still moving up some more of his army. He's got the other 3 units of Illyrian hoplites here. Oh, actually, Epirus has brought over a couple units of his Cretan archers on this side to aid his ally. So good sign of teamwork there. Where is this Etruscan hoplite unit? Oh, it's up there on the tower. You guys better catch up. Better get up into that fight. Side, see how the fight is going over here. Oh, that guy's going in. He's going crazy. Starting to push in hard. Oh! Yeah, that definitely hurt. Alright, let's zoom back out here again. We do have some... What is that? What is firing? Oh, we have the unit of Thoreo spears on the wall here for Epirus. Well done. Getting some really good volleys from their javelins down onto these noble swords. Definitely would be good units to get rid of early. Noble swordsmen are pretty solid units. What did we have charge in here? Italian swordsmen taking on a unit of desert levies with yet another unit of Thoreo spears up on the wall, breaking this unit of desert levies now. That is going to be big. So I think this unit... Oh no, they are facing the right direction. But Epirus does have more units that he can shuttle through this gap here. Should be able to capture this tower as well. That would definitely be helpful for Epirus in their attack. Let's see if Carthage is moving forward just yet. He is moving up his tortoises here. He's got 3 of the tortoises moved up. Is that all? Yeah, that's all the tortoises he had. So it looks like he's going to make some breaches on this side and a lone breach over on this side as well. Let's get back over here to RDI. Is he moving up any of his heavier guys yet? Not just yet. He's gotten them a little bit closer. Now he's got 4 units grouped up here. Some Swabian longbow hunters making their way forward. Actually, no, they're pulling back a little bit. Did they get any shots off, I wonder? Not really. They probably did. Oh, no, he's probably just moving them into position now. Let's see if we can get some shots. Maybe a couple volleys from them. No? Thought they were firing. They are not firing. Let's see, are the Cretan archers firing? No, Cretan archers are moving forward still. So RDI taking a little bit of a slow attempt to come in here. Does have a unit of his Thoreo spears making their way over to this breach point. Probably just going to come in and try and neutralize the tower at least. I don't know how well Thoreo spears are going to do against this unit of hoplites. Hoplites are not in their hoplite wall though, so they're not going to get the defensive bonus. Oh wait, we have some more longbow hunters here. I'm sorry, Cimbri bow women. Cimbri bow women here behind this unit of hoplites, so they should be able to get some good shots off. Longbow hunters pulling back, 2 units of longbow hunters there as well. We have eyes on the Syracuse general. Here is a unit of thorax hoplites. Some more thorax swordsmen, a unit of pikemen there for the Syracuse player as well. RDI still holding. Now that he's not going to be taking damage from this tower anymore, that's a lot better. Some of his units have gotten a little bit of damage. This unit is down 25 men already. 2 for this unit. Wow, 23 for this unit. If my math, 33 for this unit, I should say. This unit is still full. Let's see how Epirus is going with his push. Italian swordsmen taking on a unit of axe warriors and a unit of desert hoplites there. We do have some of the Nabatean hoplites starting to waver and shatter now, actually. So pretty good job here. Oh, never mind. Here comes the unit of the Axe Warriors. They're going to come on over here and try and at least finish off. Yes, so Italian Swordsman unit is going to get finished off. Let's see what we have over here. We have a very beaten up unit of Italian Swordsmen who have captured that tower. Unit of Etruscan Hoplites holding on against some Desert Hoplites, and a unit of Noble Swordsmen as well. You see some random fire, probably Archer Tower. Oh wait, nope, we have some Archer fire coming. 2 units here. We have the Nabatean Heavy Archers who've moved up. 3 units of Nabatean Heavy Archers. We also have the Nabatean Noble Cavalry General again. Nabatean Heavy Archers here. Let's see what they're firing at. Firing way over here. Getting some good kills into this unit of the Mercenary Samnite Warrior unit. The second unit of Samnites now taking on a unit of Bloodsworn. Wall combat up on this side. Axe Warriors and Desert Hoplites taking on some Etruscan Hoplites and the Agrarian Axemen. Agrarian Axemen not looking too good, down to 27 men left in that unit. Let's swing on back over to Carthage, see how well his attack is going so far. We do have a lot of Syracusian forces and a couple of units from Suebi as well. Spear Brothers, and a unit of Club Levy coming in. They're actually going to charge in. Ooh, good volley there, getting into a lot of this Libyan infantry. Though didn't get a whole lot of kills. See, did they get any? This Italian Swordsman unit down to 49. This unit here at 114. So Carthage is being pretty protective of his forces, which definitely makes sense. We do have the 3 units of the Cretan Archer Star making their way forward towards the walls as well. A unit on this side of Italian Swordsmen starting to break. Second unit here, Libyan Infantry now inside, getting into combat with a unit of the Thorax Swordsmen. Good javelin fire here from this unit of Thorax Swordsmen. Some more Libyan Infantry charging their way through the breach point here. Mercenary Veteran Hoplites were victorious, but the battle is not over. They're going to have to continue holding off this Libyan infantry. I do have to applaud Carthage. He's over here by himself, like I've said. He's over here by himself. He's definitely taking his time, which I actually would love to see more people doing that instead of lining up by themselves and just trying to muscle their way through the wall. Let's see how Epirus is faring over here. Some of his Etruscan Hoplites now getting the better of this unit of Nabatean Axe Warriors. Samnite Warriors here, starting to get the better. It says that they're losing currently, but they should be able to beat this unit of Bloodsworn. Axe Warriors up on the wall, still entangled with some more of the Etruscan Hoplites. Agrarian Axemen look like they are, yeah, they're out of combat. This is this unit here. Looks like they have exhausted all of their javelins. See how this is going on this side. Lots of archer fire coming from the Nabatean Heavy Archers. Getting into this unit of Mercenary Samnite Warriors. We still have this unit of Thoreo Spears, which unfortunately is stuck on this wall unless he charges them down. Tries to have them back up the Samnite Warriors there, but Epirus is being successful. Oh wait, is this unit of Heavy Archers already out of ammunition? 142 kills, probably. Oh, here comes some Nabatean pikes. This should put a stop to the push on this side for Epirus. Some Etruscan Hoplites here, probably going to try and kill as many of these archers as they can before the pikes get involved. Pike wall has been formed. These pikemen are going to now move into combat. Oh, what is that? Is that another unit charging it? No. I thought that was another unit coming on over. So yeah, this should be able to be held up now. Oh, what is this? The 2 units of Noble Swords up on the wall were victorious against a unit of the Samnite Mercenary Warriors. Now these Thoreo Spears are going to have a difficult time. They're taking a lot of archer fire from the Nabatean Archers, and 2 units of Noble Fighters coming on in. They're probably just going to cut these guys down. Starting to lose some men. I don't even think they're involved in the combat, aside of being attacked. This unit is not formed up to be pushing back on the attack. Etruscan Hoplites now losing combat. These pikemen definitely came over and helped out at the right time. We did have another unit here. Mercenary Italian swordsmen have routed. They're wavering. Looks like they're going to try and get them back inside the settlement. Noble swordsmen here have been victorious. Epirus, actually well done here by Epirus. He has taken over this breach point. That is good. Let's get over here. Wow, lots of fighting going on this side. Looks like all of the Illyrian hoplites have pushed their way in. Yes, we have a lot of the Illyrian hoplites. All 6 units of the Illyrian hoplites in here now, taking on some of the Swabian forces. We have some spear levy, 2 units, a unit of club levy, a unit of bloodsworn. Syracuse now pushing in a unit of his militia hoplites. Hoplites here. This unit of the Thoreo spears is just holding. Don't know if they used their 101 kills. Wow. Doesn't even look like they've been in combat. They've lost 58 men though. Nice level of reinforcements here. 2 units of swordmasters. The Syracusan Thorax Hoplite General, a unit of pikes there. Behind them with some more. Oh, unit of berserkers. Ooh. Love berserkers. Love berserkers. Longbow hunters, Cimbri bowwomen. Let's just kind of hang out on this for a little while here. I'll just put up that director's cut view again. Archer fire coming in. Lots of archer fire coming in. Where is that ballista? Ballista is up here on the front. Let's see. Has he gotten any kills? 44 kills so far. Where is he firing? He's firing into the reinforcement line. Very well done there by the RDI player. Getting some good shots off. We do have the Berserkers starting to make their way up. They've lost 2 men so far. He's probably trying to hit this unit the best, actually. Oh my god. There was another 10 or 11 guys. Oh, good. Good shooting there. Now he's actually just going to start focusing on the front line here. Hitting down some of these club levy bloodsworn there. Berserkers look like they're going to try and make their way all the way to the end of the line here. Maybe push in onto the Illyrian hoplites. Epirus. Okay, I guess Epirus was unsuccessful in his initial attack here. He's got some of his Etruscan hoplites, a unit of mercenary Samnite warriors, and his general pulling around. Looks like they're going to reinforce the RDI push. Let's get back over here, see what Carthage is up to. Does have his 3 units of his Cretan archers up close to the wall here. They do still have ammo. Looks like they're all holding bows still. Libyan infantry taking on Thorax swords, and the unit of the veteran hoplites on that breach. Over here we have some Italian swordsmen and Libyan infantry taking on Thorax swords, veteran hoplites, and this unit of club levy. Big push coming in. Some more Italian swordsmen actually advancing their position into these veteran hoplites again. Oh, Club Levy's now starting to waver. This could be a good opportunity. Oh, wait, never mind. Sorry, I didn't even see this other unit of Thorax swords pull on over here. They're getting a rear charge in onto this unit of Libyan infantry. Archer fire now coming over the walls again here from these Cretan archers. Getting some good volleys into the back. Where did all of those arrows go? Oh, there they are. Catching up now. Getting some good shots into the back of this Thorax swordsman unit. Let's swing back over onto the opposite side here. See how RDI and Epirus are doing. Do have the ballista crew pulling back. He did lose one of his ballistas. Let's see what kind of kills he's up to right now, though. 170 kills. Very well done. We have some of the Illyrian hoplites routing. Another unit here starting to waver. They've corrected themselves, though. Some mercenary Cretan archers making their way forward. Yet another unit crashing in. We have some swordmasters making their way up. Berserkers now charging into this flank here. 54 men in that unit. They're just getting in there in time before the unit of Spear Levy started to waver. Illyrian hoplites now taking on the Berserkers there. Nabatea has a decent amount of his forces left that we can see over here. Emperor's starting to move a little bit forward. Some of his Etruscan hoplites, Samurai warriors, and Etruscan hoplites making their way forward. But Nabatea has all of his archers right here. 3 of his units of archers. His 4th unit is way back over here, standing near a unit of pikes. I hear cavalry. Here comes a unit of the... Oh, this is the Noble Cav General for Nabatea. Maybe Epirus is just kind of still playing a little bit of a distraction on this side, which would definitely be beneficial. Berserkers have chewed their way through this Illyrian hoplite unit, now coming out of the walls. Noble hoplites making their way over, going to try and cut these berserkers off before they're able to get to the general. Berserkers are out of control right now, so Swaby will just have to basically just sit and watch, see what his unit of the berserkers is going to do. And yeah, out of control. They kind of just keep running back and forth. It's a shame that out of control, like, I get out of control, you can't use the unit. Just sucks that this unit has a fantastic opportunity to get some rear charges in onto these front lines for RDI there. RDI has a unit of his Thurio Spears over here who's actually been surrounded. Where did that unit even come from, this hoplite unit? More Thorax swordsmen making their way over here for Syracuse. Thurio Spears now wavering. 46 men left in this unit. There goes the Thurio Spears. They will be off the battlefield very quickly here. See how Carthage is faring. Does seem like this first breach point here was held up. Unit of Balearic Slingers has a wide open view, getting some shots off. Swaby General up front, only lost 1 man so far. These Thorax swords starting to get pelted pretty good, down to 31 men. Veteran hoplites kind of moved off to the side a little bit. This general needs to get out of there. I know he's only lost 1 man so far, but his armor will start dropping. Balearic Slingers have a pretty good armor-piercing rate. Syracuse pushing up a unit of his pikes. Carthage is not wanting to have anything to do with that unit of pikes right now. Totally understandable to be pulling out these 2 units of the Libyan infantry. Does have 1 unit of Iberian swordsmen in here, though I think they're just being left in there to hold off these Samurai warriors. Pikes now taking some damage, down 2 men so far. So Cretan archers definitely being played very well, used very beneficially. Swing on back over here. So Epirus has pulled back yet again, back to the safety of this tower, which definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Royal Peltash General looks like he's going to make his way back out of the settlement. RDI doing a pretty good job, though. We do have a unit coming out, some of the hoplites making their way over here. Epirus does see this, though. He's going to get some of his Cretan archers. Do they still have ammo? They do not. Okay. Do the RDI guys still have ammo? Does not look like the Peltasts still have ammo. Maybe they do. 0 kills, 0 kills, so they should still have their ammunition. Lyrian hoplite. Oh, artillery back up on the line, getting some shots in. Fantastic shots. Ooh, good shot there into the back of this unit of hoplites. Starting to try and break down this defensive position here for Syracuse. Getting some good shots into the Spear Levy now, ripping through that front line. Starting to waver that unit. Swordmasters probably suffering the same fate. Do have a unit of pikemen here for Syracuse making their way forward into some of the Illyrian nobles, and Illyrian hoplites is the same. Oh god, oh no, more range. More fire arrows coming from the Cimbri bowwomen and the longbow hunters. They're going to lose another one. Haven't lost a single man yet, though. They did lose 1 of the artillery pieces, like I had previously mentioned. Still not catching any more on fire, huh? That's very interesting. Oh, good job, actually. Syracuse getting a unit through, breaking that unit of hoplites on the end of the line there. So now this unit of hoplites is getting into the Greek Ballista. Greek Ballista trying to quickly get off of his artillery pieces. Mercenary Peltasts in there. Looks like they're trying to hold back the hoplites, so the artillery crew will be able to get away. Nabatea over here just holding. Definitely makes sense. I only see 1, 2, 3, 4 units left for... Oh, good move here. Empress, Cretan Archers, out of ammo. Cretan Archers coming in. And I don't see any other units around. All of Syracuse is being used on this front line here, and all of the rest of his units over there. So this unit of Cretan Archers sneaking through, they're going to be able to get into these Cimbri Bowwomen. And both of these units are pretty beat up. Mercenary Cretan Archer unit with 108 men. These two units don't even have 100 in them combined. Cimbri Bowwomen here starting to waver. This unit's probably not far behind. Do still have a unit of longbow hunters here, though. It says that they are firing. Let's see if we can see which direction they are firing towards. Can't see any volley. Not sure where they're firing. We do have the Empress General making his way through. I was going to say cresting his way through the breach point here, getting into this unit of hoplites. This Royal Peltash unit should not have very much difficulty with this hoplite unit now that they're neutralizing the tower yet again. Wow, this is just a massive blow right here. Massive, massive, massive blow. Nabatean heavy archers over here now, actually getting into the combat. Oh wait, what is that? That's the one unit of the hoplites. They're actually making their way outside of the settlement now, getting into some more of the mercenary peltasts here for RDI. Guessing these guys might be out of ammunition. This mercenary peltast unit getting some good fire into the hoplites as they've turned their back. Oh, I see the general. Nabatean General, oh, I thought he was going to charge in. Though now Nabatea has pushed forward. He's got some Desert Pikemen, Noble Swords, and another unit of Noble Swords coming in. They're going to finish off, yeah, they're going to probably finish off these Etruscan hoplites here for Empress. One unit here starting to waver. What's on the wall there? Mercenary Trask. Oh, that's this unit up on the wall. The majority of the unit is up on the wall, so that's good. They'll only lose maybe 2 or 3 guys down here. But unfortunately, these Noble Swords are going to start making their way up onto the wall, taking on these Etruscan hoplites. Not sure if that's going to go in the favor of Empress there at all. This Empress Archer unit, fantastic. Clearing out 3 units. This unit of Longbow Hunters is going to die. Yeah. Oh, he's pulling them out. He's going to get them back. How many kills do they have real quick? 84, so they should still have a little bit of ammunition left. Empress General on this side has been victorious against this unit of hoplites. Get back over to Carthage, see what he's up to. He did slow down his charge a little bit, but it looks like he's pushing. Got his 3 units of Cretan Archers over here, taking on some of the mercenary Federate hoplites and a Samnite Warrior unit. Looks like the defenders are actually pulling back. Let's see, Thorax Swords, Pikes, Archers, Thorax Swords, Archers, Swabian General pulling back, Club Levy pulling back, some more Archers there. Do have the Thorax Hoplite Syracuse General pulling back, who started way over there. Syracuse General was over here. He did come over here to help out his forces here, but it does, like I said, does look like the defenders are going to start pulling a retreat back to the town center, which, again, if you guys were not aware, the town center for this settlement is right here. Yeah, Nabatea is pulling back units now. We see his general, who's actually off of his cavalry now. That's pretty interesting to see. This is a pretty good cavalry unit, so I wonder why he chose to not put them back on their horses. Etruscan hoplites, yeah, they're going to get beaten up. Noble Swords over here. 2 units of Noble Swords, like I said earlier, should be able to finish off. RDI has made his way into the settlement. Still has that Greek Ballista. Let's check to see what the kills are at with this Ballista now. Oh my, 346 kills. He's earned himself 2 bronze chevrons so far on this Ballista. Very well done. Emperor's coming up over here, which definitely makes sense. Wants to check out this whole top landscape here. Make sure that the defenders don't have anything up on that hill. Royal Peltas General making his way up as well. So yes, it does look like the defenders decided of leaving a few units up on the walls to hold the forces back, hold the attackers back. They are going to be congregating back here at the town center. Nabatean heavy archers trying to get away from this unit of mercenary peltasts. Is Nabatea victorious over here? Not yet. Not yet. It's probably going to be in time here, though. Pulling back another unit of his noble sword. So the defenders are pulling back as much as they can. Let's see what the defenders still have left. We'll start with Nabatea. He's got this unit of Nabatean heavy archers there. 2 units of the noble swords. He's got his desert pikemen there. Another unit of noble swordsmen. This is something that just disappeared. Desert pikes. Swaby has some swordmasters. His general there, still pretty beaten up. Club Levy, that looks like all Swaby has left, unless maybe some of his units are disappearing into the fog of war. Syracuse, these 2 units, like I said, they're probably just left up there to hold back, to allow the armies to retreat. We do have the Thorax Hoplite General. Syracuse has 3 units of archers, another unit of Thorax swords. Unit of pikemen there, another unit of Thorax swordsmen there. Nabatean heavy archers actually clearing off this unit of the mercenary peltasts. We do have a unit of mercenary Cretan archers coming in onto the back side of the heavy archers. Don't think the Cretan archers are going to win that combat, though. Let's see what their melee is. 15-24. Heavy archers are 17 and 35. Yeah, there goes that unit of Cretan archers. Do have the Empress General in here again, though, taking on a unit of noble swords. This should be a pretty easy victory for the Royal Peltasts. Unless this unit of noble swordsmen can get in onto the back of the Empress General. Oh wait, Empress was victorious. Did they pull back? I guess he did. Yeah, he's pulling back the 2nd unit there. Definitely makes sense. Try and get as many units back to the town center as he can. Try and help. Carthage looks like they're just about done finishing off this final unit, defenders on this wall. Capturing this tower just because. Got a little less than 19 minutes left in this battle. RDI is finally getting the rest of his army inside the settlement. Probably going to start making his way around over here to meet up with Carthage. As Empress... Oh no, his general is surrounded. I mean, it's a unit of archers. These noble swords, though, they could do a decent amount of damage. It says that both of these units are currently losing. There goes the archer unit. They're starting to waver. Now with the Etruscan hoplites making their way off of the walls, scaring off the noble cav general horses there. Okay, so these 2 units of noble sword. Yeah, there goes one. Okay. So did the general really lose that many men? He's only down to 126. He's lost 25 men, essentially. Nabatean noble cav general making his way forward. I don't think he's going to be able to get back on his horses now. I don't even see them. I don't even see the cavalry anymore. At the double. They have all been chased off. Yeah, there they... Is that them? Nope, this is Cretan archers running away. There's the cavalry. There's the general's cavalry right there, just running away. Scared off by those Etruscan hoplites. General's going to come back. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. Carthage. Let's see what Carthage still has left. 3 units of infantry there. He's got some Libyan infantry, noble fighters, Italian swordsmen, more Libyan infantry. Both of his units of pikes. All 4 units of his ranged, though I don't think the Cretan archers still have any ammunition left. Now they all seem to have their daggers out. The Balearic slingers might still have some ammo, though. They probably do, actually. They have a high amount of ammunition. Only 33 kills. Yeah, they have a ton of ammunition left. That should definitely come in handy in the attack of this final victory point here. We went over all of these units already. Okay, just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything as far as what the attackers or the defenders have. Sorry, Etruscan hoplites starting to make their way back up over here again. What is protecting this front? Desert pikemen there for Nabatea. There was a unit here. I did see it, but it has fallen again into the fog of war. So Carthage and RDI are looking like they're going to team up on this side. Syracuse will be the first army to hold. See what his line looks like. Thorax swordsmen, some pikemen. 3 units of archers making their way forward. Syracuse general here as well. Archers here for Syracuse starting to get some shots off. I think that's the slingers. Yeah, slingers are trying to return fire. Pikes for Carthage making their way up. Cretan archers making their way up. This unit of Italian swordsmen wavering already. Only down to 31 men left though, so it makes sense. Wow, does Syracuse's archers really have a whole lot of ammo left? 90 in that unit. This unit now starting to waver, only got 48 kills. Looks like those Balearic slingers are getting some really good shots in. So yes, that unit of archers have broken. It's a balance of power. It's not that bad of a balance of power, actually. It's a little bit in favor of the defenders, actually. Emperor's General holding here. I guess this Etruscan hoplite unit just came up here just to double check and make sure there was nothing up here. Nabatean heavy archers making their way over. Don't know if they have ammo. Does not look as though they do. I'm interested to see what this ballista is going to be able to do. He might still have, there's nothing loaded there, but he might still have some ammunition left since he was only using 3 artillery. I think he might have been manually firing, so he was only using 1 ballista at a time, so he wasn't shooting a whole lot. He just got a lot of really good shots, as we saw up there on that front breach. I mean, look at the bodies all over the place real quick as all of the armies are moving into their positions. Just a ton of bodies at that front there. Nabatea and Epirus had a huge fight over on this side as well. Look at all these units, all these men dead. Let's see what we have. Actually, Syracuse General pulling back. Looks like he might tuck himself. He's disappearing. He's probably going to tuck himself behind that wall there. Thorax Swordsman pulling back. Probably they're seeing the ballista move up, so they're probably a little worried about the ballista still having any ammunition left. So he's going to pull back his front lines, leaving the smaller units, or the more depleted units, up on the front. We have coming over here, Etruscan hoplites filling in over here, keeping the attention of the Desert Pikemen there, and the Emperor's General over here keeping the attention of the other unit of Desert Pikemen there. So let's see, they have 2, the Nabatea has his 2 pikes over there. Can we see any other pikes? Here's a unit of pikes here for Syracuse. I don't remember if he still has his 2nd unit. Pretty sure he had 2 units of pikes. Okay, artillery has moved up. They're at their front line. Noble hoplites starting to make their way forward. Pikes are holding back. There's definitely more attackers than there are defenders, as far as flag-wise at least. There's more attackers than there are defenders, from what we can see. I mean, I'm sure that there's still more units in there, hidden currently from the fog of war. Or maybe there isn't. This might be all the defenders still have left, but 12 minutes left in this battle. Oh, wait, whoa, what is that? Riders of the Hunt for Swaby coming out of nowhere, getting a gigantic charge in onto the the general's bodyguard there for Carthage. Wow, sneaky Swaby. And he's going to pull them out of there. Still a pretty decent size, 45 men left in that unit. Oh, they're wavering. That sucks. Hopefully he's going to be able to get them far enough away. There they go. Okay, they have caught themselves. Let's see what the Carthage general has lost. He only lost 6 men. So not too bad. These 2 units of the RDI Peltas and the one unit of Illyrian nobles did make their way back. Cavalry is still making their way around the edge. Epirus is well aware of this, though. So it looks like he's going to try and block off, yeah. Swaby Cavalry is going to disappear into Fog of War again. Good to know that they're there, though. Good to know that at least one of the defenders has cavalry left, as the Noble Cav had dismounted their cavalry a little while back. Epirus General making his way back over here. These pike units still... Actually, pikes are moving forward. Therefore, Nabatea's second unit of pikes over here have moved forward a little bit as well. Is that artillery firing? Does not look like it is. He does have another shot loaded, though. So this could be huge for the attackers to still have artillery there. Do have a front line here. 2 units of pikes being backed up by some more of the Libyan infantry there. Libyan infantry starting to make their way forward. Are they going to charge in? No. A lot of javelin fire. Actually, full unit of thorax swordsmen here. Still for the defenders. That could definitely be helpful. Starting to waver this unit of noble fighters there. Oh no, pikes have pushed out way too far. They're trying to chase down the Royal Peltas General. Not in formation. General's going to charge right back into them. And now we have the other unit of the Etruscan Hoplites going to come in and sandwich this unit of Desert Pikemen. Oh, these pikes are probably going to lose a lot of men very, very quickly. Look at that line just getting thinner and thinner and thinner. Breaking a unit of Desert Pikemen. Have they gotten 38 kills and they are gone? Second unit of Desert Pikemen have pushed all the way out over here for Nabatea. Looks like he's going to try and get some kills maybe on the general unit. Oh, general's pulling back. Hoplites are pulling back. I think maybe Nabatea realized that might have been a bit of an error. Pikemen look like they're trying to quickly run back over to the cover of his front lines. Let's see what we have going on over here. Combat is now starting over here. Carthage is pushing up his pikes. Thorax swordsman pulling back. We do have Syracuse General really close up to the front line again. Pikes for Carthage pulling back. He's sending in his Libyan infantry units. Ooh, good flanking, kind of a good flanking maneuver here by these Thorax swordsmen. Pikes are coming back down, though. Now the Illyrian nobles making their way in. They're going to try and help out the pikes. Let's see what's going back over here. So pikes, for Nabatean pikes did pull back. But now, unless there's another unit over there that we didn't see, the general should have a pretty good pathway around. Again, where is that cavalry for Swaby? Where did his cavalry run off to? They did go this way, but I think they peeled back around. So definitely going to have to try and keep an eye out for the Swabian cavalry. Hopefully they return again. I mean, they could get some good charges in. At least take out some more of the reinforcements here for RDI and Carthage. Pikes pushing their way in. Getting some good stabs in onto this unit of Thorax swordsmen. I'm pretty sure that unit was full. It was. This was the full unit of Thorax swordsmen, now down to 91 men left. Longbow hunters being sacrificed. Pikemen for Syracuse have moved up. Carthage is moving up some of his African pikemen. Syracuse is pulling pikes back. Syracuse is reforming his line at least. No, he's pulling them back. Alright, let's see what we have going on over here. So noble swords coming, making their way on over here, trying to plug up the gap for the Royal Peltas General for Epirus. Desert pikemen do not have their pikes out. Etruscan hoplites maybe. No, okay, they're going to get into pike formation. Yeah, they're going to stop. Okay. Where is that Swabian cavalry, though? Don't see them anymore. And as the last we saw them, they had recovered. Their morale had recovered, so I don't know why I don't see them. African pikemen look like they're a little bit out of formation there. Just a little bit out of formation. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left. This is not looking good for the defenders. A lot of beaten up units. Pikes have gone again, hidden behind the wall over there. Or behind the staircase, I should say. I'm just waiting for it to go. I'm waiting for Carthage and RDI to just push. Looks like it's coming. Starting to neutralize the town center here. Lyrian hoplites pulling around. Pikes look like they're forming up a line here. So that's good. Pikes are going to form up a line there. We do still have some Illyrian nobles there mixed in with them. Greek ballista still pushing forward. Does not look like he has any ammo left. I don't see any shot loaded. Any of those 3 ballistas that are left. Ooh. Oh no. Royal Peltas General just murdered that unit. There wasn't a large unit left, but they just crushed right through that unit of noble swordsmen that was there. So Empress General now in the backfield. Swordmasters, Wardenaz General, Club Levy. What's back on over here? Another unit of Swordmasters, Nabatean Cavalry General there. Pikes are holding them back. So Etruscan Hoplites not moving just yet, but Carthage and RDI have pushed forward now. They are completely in the town center. Defenders still pulling back. Wonder if they're just trying to go for a clock time. Like a time win. Oh no, here comes the cavalry. Did come back in, but sorry I missed that. Peltas and the Carthage General were able to finish off cavalry there for Suebi. Still moving the ballista around. That's funny. I don't think the ballista has any ammo left. At 346 kills, he probably doesn't. He's probably just using it more of a distraction. And the defenders don't have any archers left. Royal Peltas General making his way around again. Looks like he's just going to come in. Is he going for broke? Don't know. Hoplites. The Etruscan Hoplites making their way forward. Oh, he did still have shots. Ooh, big ripping shots through this unit of pikemen. Not good. Not good for the defenders there at all. Starting to get some shots in onto the noble general as well. God. Ripping through this front line, this reinforcement line. Swabian General is going to try his luck against this Royal Peltas General. Not going to work out well. Though Syracuse is sending over his Thorax General to try and help them out. Looks like Swabi's trying to pull back out of the combat, maybe give a flanking charge. Nope. Royal Peltas General got a flank in onto the Thorax General. RDI now really pushing forward. Carthaginian pikes holding. Are they just, yeah. Maybe move this unit of pikes up a little bit to start poking into the side of the African pikemen there. Desert pikemen here for Nabatea have pushed forward. Currently in a fight with this unit of African pikemen. Empress General putting in work now. Oh, the Thorax Swordsman General, Thorax Hoplite General losing. Now there are 85 men left in that unit. We do have a unit. Thorax Swordsmen going to try and make their way over here. Give their general a bit of a fighting chance, but against Royal Peltas, that is a badass unit right there, Royal Peltas. I have to say that. Oh, actually, good flanking maneuver here. Thorax Swordsmen, I guess they columned up and made their way around, so pretty good offensively defensive. God, still has ammunition? Point blank shots on these units of Swordmasters. Now cutting into the lines over here. Oh, God. Nabatean General over here probably taking some damage. Is he finally out of ammunition? Minute 38 left. Starting to probably see some units waver. Royal Peltas General victorious again. Wodenaz General still running around there for Swaby. Yeah, probably going to start seeing some units for the defenders wavering. Though we do have a unit of the Lyrian Hoplites here starting to waver. I don't know, minute 13 left. I think the attackers have this. Is the artillery finally out of ammo? No, we still got more shots. Wow. Very well done there by the RDI player. Carthage General coming in, going to get a rear charge in onto the Wodenaz General. Nabatean Pikes pulling back, 42 seconds left. Oh, there goes the... is he dead? I think the Syracuse General is dead, and now I'm starting to see some flags wavering. Wodenaz General there for Swaby gone. Yeah, attackers have it. Wow, really good teamwork. Really good teamwork there. Epirus did a fantastic job with his general, clearing out this whole side pretty much by himself. Very well done. Nabatean General now starting to waver. Breaking. 8 seconds left. And there you go. Costly victory. That was a really good fight. Let's get into the army breakdowns here. We'll start off with Epirus General. 605 kills with a unit of the Royal Peltas. Told you. These guys are badass. Gurian Axeman, 117. Archers, wow. 239, 144, 324. Fantastic kills with his archers. Lyrian Levies, 22 and 78. Mercenary Etruscan Hoplites, 109, 154, 242. Mercenary Italian Swordsmen, 102, 126, 146. Samnite Warriors, 239, 176, 65. What happened to that unit? And the 3 units of Thoreo Spears, 91, 82, and 16. Very good showing there by Spitfire, who's actually the guy that sent the battle replay in. So, dude, thank you very much for this battle. That was really awesome. Archangel here with RDI's General, 136 kills. Other 4 units of the Nobles, 260, 269, and 115. Getting into his Illyrian Hoplites, 105, 99, 51, 113, 100, and 135. Look at that ballistic kill. 469 kills. Disgusting. Very well done, Archangel. Disgusting amount of kills there. Lyrian Raiders with 8, but they were responsible for moving 2 of the tortoises in, making some breaches in the wall there. Mercenary Peltas, 28, 169, and 71, and the unit of Thoreo Spears with 104 kills there. Carthage being commanded by KR 2004, his general 115 kills, Slingers 193, 3 Cretan Archers 108, 139, 199, African Pikemen 111 and 40, Libyan Infantry 168, 70, 153, 127, 158, 223. Well done there. Iberian Swords, 62. Italian Swordsmen, 8, 95, 24, and the Mercenary Noble Fighters here, 218 kills. So very well done by the attackers. Let's get into the defenders. Wodenaz General for Little Washcloth here, 94 kills. The Riders of the Hunt, only 9 kills. I think that might have could have been used a little bit more effectively, but again, I wasn't involved in the battle, so I'm not going to really say. I just maybe could have had better targets. Cimbri Bowwomen here, 75, 35. Longbow Hunters, 8 and 87. 2 units of Berserkers, totaling 163 kills between the 2 of them. No, sorry. 171 kills between the 2 of them. Bloodsworn here, 115, 109, 149, and 79. Club Levy, 78, 55. Step Brothers here, Spear Brothers, sorry. Step Brothers. 106 and 28. Spear Levy, 103, 48. And his 2 units of Swordmasters, 187 and 231. The Big Disaster here, his general 100 with 32 kills. His archers, wow, 215, 244, 160, 116, 117. Very well done with Nabatean archers. Desert Hoplites, 90, 99, 24, 71, 84, 85. Desert Levy with 63. The Desert Pikemen here's 38 and 40. One of them got completely tricked out of their boots. So again, very well done there by Epirus, faking out, I think, both of the units of pikes, basically. Nabatean Axe Warriors, 74, 149, and the Noble Swords, 73, 95, 121, 118. Finally, we have Syracuse here with Kolarak. His general 63 kills. His archers 48, 104, 37, 118. Hoplites 43 and 63. Mercenary Samnite Warriors 277 kills. Mercenary Veteran Hoplites, 183, 126. Militia Hoplites with 21. His pikemen, unfortunately, not a whole lot of kills, 56 and 16. Finishing off his army here with Thorax Swordsman, 149, 137, 150, 188, and 92. Guys, this was a really good battle. A lot of good teamwork. A lot of just fantastic kills on both sides. I mean, there's units on both sides that have a lot of kills. So very well done. Very well played match. Can't wait to see this tournament here start off. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the battle. Please make sure to like this battle. Drop some comments on it. Feel free to continue subscribing to the channel. And also, just as a little bit of a heads up, we'll be streaming again tonight, starting off with Thrones of Britannia sieges, more than likely ending off with Rome 2 sieges. So, guys, hope you guys have a good day. Maybe come in, check out the stream tonight, and I will talk to you guys soon.